If any of you have watched my videos, or really any videos, and had that feeling of, or had that thought of, this is ridiculous, this is overly simplistic, this is unrealistic, this would never work for my kid, I want to speak directly to you because I feel you. And I don't think you're wrong to feel that way. And I don't think you're wrong to think that way. Let me ask you, think maybe I know what's going on. You tell me if I'm wrong in the comments below if you don't watch this live. This is what I think. I think you've tried everything. I think that you have listened to advice and you've tried to use it. You've been trying to be calm. You have been someone who gave them space. You have someone that's engaged. You have been patient. You have uh, not been patient. You have applied consequences, and nothing has consistently worked. And by now, you've kind of given up hope. And I'm wondering if it feels even a little bit like what it was like when you were a teenager yourself. And you were going through a hard time, and someone sat across from you, and then they gave you some kind of easy answer and didn't really listen and didn't really try to understand, or maybe they couldn't understand. And they didn't touch what was really what you needed in order to feel helped. And when you hear parenting advice and it's 3 minutes long and it feels like this is too simplistic and it won't work, the advice that was given doesn't feel helpful. In fact, it feels dismissive. And about half the parents that come to me are in the same boat as you. They don't feel curious anymore. They aren't filled with hope anymore. And like you may very well feel, they are done because you're still watching, right? You're still hoping against hope. And yes, what they find is not a quick fix. This is not a quick fix. You are right. It is about not just fixing the behaviors in your teenager, it's going deeper to the patterns that live underneath what's really going on, to the stress as it flows through your family, as it affects the dynamics, as once again a conversation that should have been calm and effective blew up, and you are caught in it and you don't know what to do. I get it. So there is no easy answer, but there is a path. There is a path that I use, and it's one that has worked for so many parents as they've addressed some of the deeper dynamics that are really running the show and gumming up the works. So if you're watching this thinking, nothing is going to help, I'm not going to talk you out of that thought. I'm not going to talk you out of that feeling. I get it. And I'm just going to ask you to do one simple thing. If you have not quite given up hope, it's to look at a longer video I've created that goes a little bit more into depth. The link is in my profile. You can find it. And this is not to sell you on something. This is just to see if maybe something about this lands a little differently for you. Okay. And if it does, I'd love to talk. Not to sell you on something, but just to maybe be a little bit more understanding than the people You've tried to get to understand you before because I feel you. I've been you. I've worked with people who were you, and they almost gave up hope too. And you're still here.